Hey YouTubers, I'm working on this Maytag front loading washer. I had an E3 error code on it. The original board was damaged, the dog had chewed the handle, so I ordered a used one on eBay, replaced the board, and I was still getting an E3 error code. To pull this top off, to get at the control board, if you need to change it out, there's two screws on the back side. One there and one over there. And this comes right back and comes off, and all your stuff is in there. These two little screws here kind of hold to the bottom side of the panel. They slide in here on that, and that locks everything in place. The control board will come out by removing this screw. Pull out your detergent drawer, press that tab down, and pull out that screw, and this panel will come off. A little bit of wiggling, but it'll come out. And then you can change out your control board inside here and pop the new one in. But anyways, I still got an E3 error code after I changed out the board. So I took the old board, plugged it back in just to see if it would make a difference, and it didn't. So I started, one of the videos I came across, people recommended unplugging everything, plugging it back in, checking for poor connections. So I did that, and then I went underneath the unit to check some other connections. So I flipped the unit up on its side, took the back panel off, the plastic panel that goes there, took that off, and got at my wiring. Notice the rust and the moisture. I was wondering how much of that is going to have an effect on the electrical contacts and whatnot. So just following advice from other videos, was I pulled all the connectors off, checked them, cleaned them, make sure that they were snug. And then I looked at the brushes here and just took a shot at removing the brushes. There's two screws, one on each side. Can't see the other one here. This will come off, and the brush is spring loaded. One of them felt kind of it felt stuck. The brush should pop out or push forward when you pull that off. Mine didn't. So I pulled both brushes off. There's one on each side, and I took some sandpaper and very lightly cleaned that. Rotated the motor shaft over here, and that allowed me to clean that just a little bit. Very lightly fine sandpaper. And I put everything back together, and lo and behold, the thing worked like a champ. And I've run 4 loads through it, and without issue. So I don't know if the brushes were the issue on my unit, but for what it's worth, that's where I went before I decided, I didn't want to scrap the machine. It's a nice machine, wanted to get it going, and everything else seemed to be good on it. So for what it's worth, if that helps you, great. Thanks for watching. Just one added piece of information. I tried putting the old board back in once I got the unit going, and the old board still did not work. Put the new board back in, the new used board back in, it works like a champ. So whether the old board had anything to do with it failing, not sure, but just thought I'd share that information. Good luck with your machine.